Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're going to be taking care of the tortoises, feeding them, and it is quite a hot one out today. Now what I'm feeding this guy is Missouri tortoise chow. It is a fantastic food to feed your tortoises or turtles. However, it is highly nutritional, so I would only recommend feeding this maybe once or twice a week max. Tortoises require a varied diet, so you're going to want to mix things up all the time. You don't want them to be on just one food their entire lives. That's terrible for them. Alright, so we'll get you guys situated over here, so I'm hands free. The wind's picking up. The storm is going to hit this afternoon. Now this is Ripley, one of my 2.5-year-old Burmese stars. You'll notice that her shell is quite smooth. I like to grow these guys nice and slow. You want to give them a varied diet. Again, Missouri, you only want to feed twice a week. Now I'm going to show you why you only want to feed twice a week. These new males I got are quite impressive in size. Now this is Atlas, and this is one of the new males. You'll notice that he is quite impressive in size. However, you'll notice that he is quite bumpy. Now the reason he's quite bumpy is he was in fact power fed Missouri. These guys were fed Missouri every single day, so they grew really fast. However, their shell health is less than optimal. Now I'm hoping with the way I raise these guys that it'll smooth out, as they're not adults yet, so there's still time to correct new growth. So now we're gonna go check out some new guys here. I have a juvenile tortoise enclosure built. I believe it's 4 by 8 feet. We have a concrete pool for them to soak in and drink out of. We have a hibiscus bush, so they've always got food, and hey, here's one of them here. This is a juvenile redfoot tortoise. Now my friend Melissa brought these over for me. This is one of 2. Now the other one likes to stay in the hide, so we'll try to find him. There he is. Now you'll notice a difference with these guys. They retain that red head, and they're not as large, as well as having a darker plastron. The redfoot will have quite a pale plastron in comparison. Now the reason I keep these guys outside rather than inside is they require high humidity, and it's quite difficult to retain that super high humidity indoors. The Burmese stars don't have too much of an issue because they like a moderate humidity, and that's a little easier to keep up with. We also have the turtle pond I've created for rescue turtles. I don't intend on breeding any turtles. I just want to give some in need of a good home, a place to stay. So we have a 500-gallon pond set up here. There is a shelf with a ramp underwater. We're going to get some more live plants in here to make it a little more pretty bare bones right now. We do have a water feature to keep the water running and filtering it. And I also placed a log in here for things for them to climb up on and bask on if they don't want to get up on the land here. Now lastly, we're going to be seeing Isaac, the redfoot tortoise. He is an adult redfoot tortoise. Got some spineless Apunchi cactus growing here. Trying to propagate some so I can feed these guys lots of cactus. Recently I went to a local nursery that grow their plants organic, no fertilizers, no pesticides. And I picked up this wonderful black mulberry. Very excited for it to grow up. Hey buddy. How's it going? Okay, I gotta finish this video, bub. Now the redfoot has a larger pond. This, however, is made of pond liner. I do want to replace it with concrete, as this was my first pond, and as you can see, the pond liner is not well hidden at all. It looks pretty terrible in my opinion. There he is. I sprinkled some Missouri down here, so figured he'd be on this end. He also has a 15 by 30 foot enclosure, just like Tess here. Hey guy, I brought you some banana. Let's clear out some of these weeds so you guys can actually see them. Now, redfoots are one of the few tortoises that actually you do want to give fruit, quite a bit of fruit actually. Bananas, you want to keep it kind of rare because they're pretty high in sugar, but I do give these guys papaya, mango, dragon fruit, different berries. You want this to make up quite a substantial part of their diet. I do feed these guys mushrooms as well. They do love them, as well as the typical romaine, escarole, endive, arugula, all great foods to feed your tortoise. Okay. Now my friend Melissa did come bearing many gifts, very appreciative. She did leave me these 2 banana trees. Now these banana trees are quite special. Their bananas are actually said to taste like vanilla ice cream, which I'm a huge fan of. And I'm sure these redfoots would love to get a taste of those bananas. Now, I don't think I've talked about their outdoor houses. They do have the passive barriers, so they can go in and out as they please. We have a roof. Goes up. Prop that up there. And you'll see with this passive barrier, they can just go in and out. We have a heat pad here, as well as a ceramic heat emitter. These things are not on right now because it hasn't been very cold, so this is more of a place to cool down instead of a place to warm up. As we're going into spring, the temperatures are going to start rising. We're going to get a lot more rain, so these shelters are super important for the tortoises. How about we pick one of these for our friend Tess. Hey buddy. There you go, my shelled friend. Now, a great thing about cactus is it is actually super high in calcium, which is great for your tortoise, and they hold a lot of water, so it also provides plenty of hydration as well. But anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. Thank you.